Right. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So we're going to look at the bar charts. They have again the same things I've talked about. So you have a vertical, yeah, a vertical line as well as a horizontal line. Horizontal is x-axis, vertical is y-axis. Again, is using the first quadrant because it is where both x and y are positive. Okay. So the bar charts, obviously, you're going to have bars as it suggests. Okay, so the bars themselves, yeah, they have nothing in terms of thickness of them. Yeah, they don't represent anything in terms of thickness. It's the height of the bar charts which are more important. Okay, and also you need labeling where they are labeled. Okay, so you can see here. So each one, this is pink, purple, so we know that they are purple, and this is red, but you can't see red because of the how I've done it. So that's why he has represented as red. And this was about green, this was about yellow, this is blue. Okay. So across, which is x-axis, they are labeled as colors. In the y-axis, they are labeled as number of children. So number of children, they are dependent variable, while the colors are independent. Okay. So it says a bar chart is another kind of diagram showing information in a way that is easy to understand. Again, don't take his words here. It does not mean this is the best. No. Well, the best is what you understand. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I spent my time here, particularly during my first and master's degree. Although I was given a list of books from United Kingdom, I never understood British books at all, business. So I spent much of my time reading books from America, yeah, because they were easier for me to understand. So they are British, they tend to hide their knowledge. They want you to think for yourself. Makes it harder for you to learn, especially when you have a student here, you have got the pressure of working and the pressure of trying to pass exams. Yeah. Okay. So this is not correct. All of us are different. A bar chart looks like a several blocks of flats in a line. Okay. They do not quite touch each other. Okay. And some are taller than others, depending on what they are representing. Again, it is very helpful to look at an example. So let's look at this one. So if you add them up, okay, they should give you the total number they have given you. So if you add this height, so 4 here, 2 here, 12 there, 3 here, 6 there, 9 there. If you add this, they should give you the total number of children they have told you about. So here you can see they're saying 36 children were asked about their favorite color. This bar chart gives us information about their answers. Okay. Now, this is the information because it has been analyzed. Yeah, they didn't put it this way. So you have analyzed it and you have presented this as the information. Okay. So you're going to see 4 children. Yeah, they chose the purple. Yeah. And 2 children, they chose the pink. 12 children, okay, they like the color red. 3 children like the color green, and 6 children like the color yellow, and 9 children like the color blue. Right. So if we, for example, we are making, so why is this important? If we are in the product where we make our products is crayons, so we are in the business of making crayons, which children use, okay, to be doing painting. You can see our first priority color will be this one here, okay? Because that's where most of the children we favor. Therefore, we know that it's more likely to be sold. And the second is going to be this color, which is blue. Or if we were going to pack these pencils, okay, we can actually have a mixture. So a mixture will say, okay, we are going to mix these 3 colors, which means we are packaging the pencils, yeah, or those drawing pencils. And then you know that even if you increase the price, they're going to buy them because you have put the colors that favor the most. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is how easy these things are. They are not complicated at all. Yeah. So as I said, it's easy to see. You can see that the red, okay, is on top because it has tallest, and then followed by blue, okay, and then followed by yellow. So very easy to see how, yeah, what is more important, what is not important. This is the least favored. So therefore, if you had the money to invest it, obviously invest the red first, and then blue, and then yellow. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right, so let's look at this one, which is test 16. Okay, so 24 children. So that's the total. Oh, the color hasn't come properly. That's all right. Okay, children were asked to name their favorite breed of dog. Can you present their answers in the bar charts? Okay. All right. Okay, so what we need is the scale. Okay, so we did this scale here. That's what is most important. All right. And they have already labeled it for you. Okay. So that should be very easy. So 6 children like a couriers. So it's going to be here. Okay. So you draw across there and then you darken this. Okay. That's what they expect you to do.
Yes. Okay. Labrador.
So you should have something like this. Okay. So the breed of dogs are going to be Kuri and Dalmatian.
Yes.
Yeah, seconded by Labrador. I don't know what is there. And then German Shepherd and Terrier. Again, if we are in the business of selling this or breeding and selling these dogs, we know which ones we would invest money in. Yeah. Okay. So which 2 dogs were the most popular? So it's going to be Kuri, yeah?
Yes. And Dalmatian.
And the Dalmatian, yeah. Which was the least popular? It's going to be St. Bernard.
Bernard?
Yeah. And then how many children like Labradors?
4.
Yeah, 4 of them. Okay. So very easy. Looks much easier. Hopefully life will be like this. Yeah. Then we're going to have a chicken every day. So clearly, yeah. So note that you do not have a scale in the horizontal axis, in the x-axis. You don't have a scale. Scale always is in the vertical axis. Okay, that's a difference with the other ones. Okay. Here you have only got labels. That's all. Yeah.
But if you put time, isn't that a scale or no?
No.
No. All right. So y-axis.
Okay. Right. Can we move on?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So the next one is called pie charts. Okay. Now pie charts uses the idea of the thing to think of is a clock. Okay. And you are looking at it moving around from the beginning to the end is going to give you 360 degrees. Therefore, you have to share like you are sharing a pie. That's why it's called pie charts. So the size of the portion you get is going to be determined by the angle. Okay, the bigger the angle, the bigger the share you're going to have. Okay. Yeah, so easy. If you think of a pie, the way mom actually, cuts it. So it's going to cut into half first, and then cut into quarter, and then he's going to cut depending how many children is going or how many is going to put to give. Okay, so that's what he will be doing. So each of these you can see you are bisecting the angle. That's what you are doing. So the bigger the angle, the bigger the share you're going to get. All right. And that's the idea of the pie. So always your total, whatever total you want to present, is going to be 360 degrees. Okay. So a pie chart is always in the form of a circle. Okay. The different sized slices of the pie will present information in a way that is easy to understand. It is important to remember that the movement all the way around the chart indicates 360 degrees. Okay, so a slice of 36 degrees is going to be 36. Okay, so it's going to be 36 over 360. So you can see, you can divide 36 there, it's going to be 1. 36 here is going to be 10. So therefore, this is going to be 1/10. Okay, that's how you got that 1/10 there. Okay, and the slice of 90 again is going to be 90, yeah, over 360. Okay, again, so you can deduce that it's going to be 1/4. Okay, right. So I said this will come clear with an example. The only trouble you have is to work out when you're being given the numbers, okay, not these degrees. So example, a pie chart of our favorite colors. 36 children were asked about their favorite color. So this is the 36 children represent 360 degrees, okay? Yeah, so what you need to do is work out how much 1 is. Follow?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, so 36 is equal to 360. Therefore, I need to divide this side by 36 and divide this side by 36. Yeah. So this one is going to give me 1. So 1 is going to give me 10. So it's this which you're going to be using to multiply. So your 10 is a multiplier. Okay. So this pie chart is a diagram of their answers. Okay. So you can see. Yeah. So there are 20 here, which means 20 is 2 times that, or this divided to 20 will give you the number of children who responded. Right? So this is 2, this is 3, this is 6, this is 9, this is 12, and this is 4. So as you can see, the most favored, yeah, is this red color, because 12 of the children, yeah, chose that color. As this, which was the most popular color, you can see at the glance that it is red, because that's 120 degrees. Yes, this represents the number of children who chose it. Therefore, there were 12 of them, 12 out of 36. So how did he get this angle? Is 12 out of 36 multiplied by 360. Okay. Which was the least popular color? So we're going to look for the smallest angle. So the smallest angle is pink, which only 2 chose it. How many children chose blue? There are 9 of them. It's 10, 90 divided by 10. How many chose yellow? Again, it's going to be, yeah, 6, because this is 60 divided by 10. Yeah?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So we have all these answers here. Yeah? So 36 is going to be 360 degrees. And then you work out 1 child. Okay? Easier? Yeah? Good. Excellent. Let's see how much time we still have. Oh, 6 minutes. Let's look at it. Let's just look at the test there. Okay, so let's look at this one here. This pie chart shows what the weather was like for 12 days. Okay. So they have given you tips. Okay, so I say rainy, foggy, sunny. So most of the days it was rainy. On how many days did it rain? So to find the number of days. Do we know the days?
Yes. So
There were 12 days.
Yes, 12 days 360 degrees divided by 12 gives 30 degrees for each day.
Yeah.
So that's rainy days are 6 days.
Okay.
And there were more foggy days than sunny days.
Compare sunny, yeah, there's obviously 90 versus 60, yes.
On how many days was it icy? 1.
Okay, yes.
How do you know by looking at the pie chart that there were more rainy days than sunny? Well,
It's the size of the angle.
The angle, yes.
Yeah, the size of the angle is 180 degrees, which is bigger than any of the others. Yeah.
Which two types of days added together come to the same amount as the foggy days?
Yeah, so look at the foggy days. The foggy days we had 90, so it's going to be icy plus
sunny
sun.
and icy. Yes.
Yeah.
If there were twice as many sunny days as icy days, how many more days was it sunny than icy?
So twice the sunny days. So twice the sunny days will be 120.
One day.
Let's see here. Okay.
Because
So
two days of sun and 1 day of ice.
Ice,
so
yes.
One more day.
Yeah, one more day. Yeah. Okay. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Right. So there we are. Okay. So that's your. So what we need is to go over these. Okay. All these what we covered. Revise them, and then your ready book. Is page. Yeah, they're going to be more than what you've covered there, which we need to talk about. You will start from page 326.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously these are just the basics. Okay, don't get scared when you read them because you need them.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And obviously the first site is about, so if you want to straight look at these things here, so you want to practice, then go to page 342. I think starting from page 342, we'll come back to the other page. So 342, yeah.
342.
Yeah, up to 345, and you have got plenty of exercises there. Okay, plenty of exercises. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'll see you later. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, what time? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.